A man ate 1 grain of rice daily. Yet he lived for 3 whole years. He did the sex's filthiest, hardest work. But he never felt hunger or fatigue. All because he found a jade pendant that can speed up time. When night falls, Chun Ping sneaks into the sect's spirit field. If the sect finds out, he's a dead man. I'll just take 1 spirit fruit. No one should notice. He carefully picks a grain from the stalk, clutching it tightly in his palm. Just as Chun Ping is about to leave, a mumble comes from the guard's hut. The snoring stops. Chun Ping freezes, not daring to move an inch. He holds his breath. A rustle comes from the hut as someone turns, followed by the sound of smacking lips. Then the snoring resumes. Chun Ping exhales a long breath, his back cold with dread. Sweat has soaked through his clothes. He lingers no more, crawling back the way he came, flat against the ground. Looking at the green spirit seed in his hand, Chun Ping pulls a jade pendant from his robe. With a single thought, he enters the pendant's space. There is an acre of spirit soil here. Chun Ping walks to the center of the field. He squats down and uses his hands on the fertile black soil to carefully dig a small hole. It's shallow, only half a finger deep. He gently places the precious seed inside. Before long, the spirit seed begins to sprout. It's growing. It's actually growing. I can't stay in that place for too long. My head can't take it after a while. That's likely the price of entering that space. The price is high, but it's worth it for that magical black soil. Wake up, get up. Are you waiting to die? Pig feeders go to the West Farm today. Be quick about it. If you're late, I'll have your hides. Chun Ping scrambles up, joining the blurry-eyed crowd heading out. He and the other assigned laborers silently follow Manager Wang. They head toward Linshu Peak. The western area is even filthier. Before they even get close, a pungent mixed odor hits them. Chun Ping is given a rusty, dull cleaver with a chipped blade, and a massive broken basket. He follows the other gaunt laborers to the weed-covered slope outside the pig farm. Cutting grass seems simple, but it's actually grueling work. The weeds on the slope are thick and lush, with tangled roots. When the dull blade strikes, it numbs his palm, yet only cuts a few blades of grass. He must stay hunched over, using all his strength, chopping stroke by stroke. Sweat soon soaks his thin, ragged clothes, stinging his eyes. It burns and hurts. His back aches as if it might break. Every time he straightens up, it's a struggle. After filling half a basket, he carries it back to the stone troughs. What are you dawdling for? Is this even enough to fill a tooth? Go cut more. Can't you see the pigs are starving? If they don't gain weight, can you take the blame? Chun Ping looks at his scratched arms, opens his mouth to speak, but says nothing. He silently grabs the empty basket and dull blade, and heads back to the slope. All day he runs between the slope and the pens. After a long day's work, Chun Ping is eager to check on the spirit grain. Focusing. He enters the jade space. Chun Ping freezes at the sight. In just 1 day, it grew from a seed to a half-foot sprout. The speed is unbelievable. In the following days, Chun Ping continues cutting grass and feeding pigs. By the 7th day, he enters the jade space again. It's real food. Food that can fill my belly. Food that belongs to me. Handfuls upon handfuls, dozens of handfuls. 6,000 plump spirit grains. What should I do with all this grain? Take it out? No, it's too risky. The bunkhouse is too crowded. If I'm caught, the consequences would be dire. I'll plant them right here. Yes, plant them all. 6,000 seeds. If they all grow, an acre can hold 40,000 ordinary rice plants. Though spirit rice might be thicker, 10,000 plants should be no problem. I can't just plant one per hole. What if some don't sprout? How many per hole is right? 6. That guarantees a sprout in every hole. 6 seeds per hole. 1,000 holes, and I'm done. Let's start planting. Everyone says I'm cursed with a hard life, toiling in pigpens day after day. But they don't know that I hold a secret that lets me look at the stars, even while standing in hell. And this secret starts with these few ordinary seeds. 2, 3, 4. 1,000 holes. 6,000 seeds. This task requires patience. 7 days. I only need to wait 7 more days. With this soil and the jade space, I can rise from a drudge to a regular sect disciple. Only then can I save my parents. A vein was found 1,000 miles away 3 years ago. They needed workers badly. The depths of the mine were treacherous to give their frail son a chance at life. Even as a low-level sect laborer, it was better than starving or being a mine slave. Chan Ping's parents signed a life-and-death contract. They entered the mines, using their lives, to buy Chen Ping's entrance into the Qingyun sect. As a laborer, that night, Chen Ping looks at the jade in his hand, with a single thought. Great, I succeeded. In a few more days, 6,000 sprouts will become mature spirit grain. Harvesting 6,000 stalks, pulling them by hand, or threshing with a wooden stick is too slow and inefficient. I need a sickle. The harvested grain needs threshing, doing it by hand, grain by grain. How long would 6,000 stalks take? I need a threshing tool. The sect has these tools, but as a mere laborer, I have no access to them. If caught stealing from the sect, I'd be crippled and exiled, or simply beaten to death. But if I don't steal, what then? To get the tools for threshing, Chen Ping sneaks into the sect's farming tool warehouse. I need a sickle and a thresher. It's coming out. But the larger the object, the more energy it drains from me. I have the sickle. Got the bone removal cart. Warping out too often. My body can't take it. Better wait till the spirit bones are fully ready before going in again. On the 7th day, Chen Ping entered the jade pendant space again. It worked, everything's matured. Now I don't have to fight for food anymore. I'll never go hungry again. This spirit rice is packed with nutrients. It's way better than regular food. Only when I'm strong can I handle the hard work outside. I can save energy and time. The extra energy and time can be used for practicing the health technique. The health technique is what the sect gives all the servant disciples. It's for building strength, but most servants don't have the time or energy to practice. Now with endless spirit rice, I actually have a chance to train, practicing the health technique. I feel stronger. Work's getting easier. Now I get more time to rest. This is a positive cycle. I have to live well. I want to live like a real person. Everybody up.
Hey, Chun the cripple can carry half a basket today.
Did you sneak some food last night? Hold your core steady. Focus your mind on your danshin. Push mountains, search seas. With practice, Chun Ping's steps grew lighter, and he got way stronger. With these spirit bones, in no time at all, I'll be a top disciple in the sect. One day, as Chun Ping put the pigweed in the pig pen, the strong servant bullies came over as usual. They kicked a big bucket of dirty water at him. Dump it out. Damn, where'd this sickly guy get all that strength? Guess the longevity technique wasn't a waste after all. Never thought I'd get so much stronger. This change is too obvious. Might attract trouble. I better keep it low-key from now on. Turns out practicing longevity techniques was worth it. Didn't expect my strength to grow so much. The change is obvious. This could attract trouble. Better take it easy from now on. I believe soon I'll meet the requirements for regular disciples. Chun Ping, you look pretty energized lately. And you're stronger too. It's thanks to your good guidance, steward. I don't dare slack off. I don't dare slack off. I can see you're hardworking. Since you're so energetic, go clean the pigsty by the woods on North Slope. Clean it thoroughly. I heard things aren't peaceful over at North Slope. There are wild boars. Scared? Aren't you strong? You can move millstones with ease, and you're afraid of a few animals? What? I can't order you around now. Steward Wang's got his eyes on me. Either he thinks I stole something, or it's just because I'm no longer easy to push around, and now he's upset. He wants to put me back down. I wouldn't dare. Resisting now would just earn me a worse beating. Might even get killed on the spot. Clean it up before dark. If you slack off or leave it dirty, HMPH, you know the consequences? So why are you standing there? Quit dawdling, hurry up. Can't let anyone know. I killed that wild boar. Wild boar meat is worth a fortune. Helps with cultivation. Helps with cultivation. After finishing up, he dragged his exhausted, filthy body, limping step by step, back to his low shack. Back to his shack.
He didn't even have the strength to fetch water to wash.
Just tore off the outer layer, the dirty rags covered in filth, curled up on the cold straw bed, and passed out. Where did Chun-Ping go? Did he finish the pigsty work? Chun-Ping. Wang, Steward Wang. Look at you, lying there like a dead dog. Bet you didn't finish the work. Useless. Told you to clean it yesterday. Dawdled till now and ended up covered in pig crap. Disgusting. Don't even think about eating today. Steward Wang, the work. I didn't finish the work. Yesterday. A big wild boar charged in the pigsty. Almost killed me. I barely escaped. Even got my arm hit. Yeah, the wild boar made quite a racket. I was far away. Didn't see clearly. Nonsense. Wild boar, really? A wild boar broke into the pigsty. I think you're just slacking and lying to fool me. Or you messed up the pigsty and want to blame it on the wild boar. You good for nothing. Getting bold now. Didn't finish means didn't finish. Stop making excuses.
Today.
Go to Back Mountain Market and move stones right now. Don't come back until you've moved 100 stones. Slack off and you'll get whipped. Keep an eye on him. He's targeting me now. It's not about the wild boar, or about the pigsty not being cleaned. It's because I got stronger. My body improved. He suspects I stole something or found something. From now on, life's gonna get tougher. Yeah. Back to the shack at night, Chun-Ping did his best to calm down.
He buried the hatred deep inside.
Only at midnight, when Chun-Ping's mean overseer finally fell asleep, could Chun-Ping catch his breath, dragging his worn-out body. Chun-Ping entered the jade pendant space. He threw himself before the spirit bones, like a starving wolf, devouring life force, with the spirit rice nourishing the broken arm bone. It healed much faster. After eating, he didn't rest right away. Instead, in that tiny space, he started practicing health techniques. Only greater strength can withstand Steward Wang's torment and survive. Day by day, Chun-Ping's toughness was pushed to the limit by Steward Wang. One night, he entered the jade pendant space as usual. Ate rice, practiced. After finishing, he glanced around as usual, at the stuff piled in the corner. Wait, that's odd. I brought in the wild boar a month ago. Nearly a month has passed. How is the meat still fresh? It doesn't spoil, right? Things in the jade pendant space don't rot. Whether it's spirit items or regular meat, it's truly a gift from heaven. Now my strength is almost at the required level for disciple testing. One afternoon, Chun-Ping was clearing thick brambles on a steep slope in Back Mountain. His mean overseer was napping nearby on a shady rock as usual. Suddenly, a strange wave swept through the servant peak. An immortal, a real immortal is here. Our peak is honored. An immortal arrives at Servant Peak. Sorry for not greeting you sooner. Forgive me, forgive me. May I ask what brings the immortal here? I'm Wang with work here. Happy to serve you, immortal. I am Zhou Qing, disciple of the Inner Gate Steward Hall, sent by the elders to inspect spiritual nodes on each peak. Recently, the sect detected abnormal spiritual fluctuations in this Servant Peak area. I came to investigate. I also need to stay at Servant Peak for a few days. We'll need 2 quick, pure-minded servants. These 2 will do. Ah, it's their honor to serve you, Immortal. Immortal Joe, just let us know what you need. An Immortal is here. Servant Peak finally has some excitement. Steward Wang is busy pleasing the Immortal, so he has no time for Chunping. That gave Chunping more time to practice his health technique. With spirit bones and wild boar meat, Chunping's cultivation improved quickly. He finally built up his strength to 500 pounds. Reached the sex requirement for disciples. Did you hear? Immortal Joe said. It's not just our peak. Looks like spiritual energy is thinning everywhere. Seriously? No wonder the Immortal has been checking for so long. Turns out the problem is nationwide. Yeah, when Immortal spoke with Steward Wang, I overheard something. Said the sex big formation is running sluggishly. The higher-ups can't cultivate smoothly, so they sent people to check all the nodes. Man, it's just Immortal stuff. We don't get it either. The sex spiritual energy started thinning right after I got the Jade pendant 2 months ago. Isn't that a crazy coincidence? This node has no obvious issues. Spiritual fluctuations might be tied to the sex overall formation changes. I need to return to the steward hall and report back. Chunping, are you deaf or what? The Immortal left. You're useless now. Get your ass to the Thorn village in the back mountain. Clean it up in 3 days. If you don't finish, I'll skin you alive. Did you hear me? What are you waiting for, loser? Steward Wang. The job clearing thorns. Find someone else. What did you say? I'm done with this crap job. I'm going down the mountain now. Trying to run, huh? I'm going to see the steward down the mountain. To join the changey disciple test. You? The test? You think you can be a changey with that broken hand? You're out of your mind. Stop him, break his legs. Yeah. Steward Wang, the test is almost up. I'm heading out first. What's up? Disciple Chunping applying for the changey disciple test. From the mountain? It's the rule. You know what to do, right? Lift the stone lock over your head. Hold it steady for 3 breaths. Every year, a few chores disciples come to try their luck. Most can't even move the stone lock. Lift. Not bad.
Take this badge.
Changey Disciple ID badge. Changey Disciple uniform. West end of the shack's area. Find an empty shack yourself. Tomorrow morning, go to the back mountain quarry to find Foreman Lee. Report to Steward Lee. Thank you, Steward. Remember this. Changey work is tougher, and rules are stricter. You new kid. Don't look half bad. Crush the rocks, turn the big ones into fist-sized pieces. Keep them even. That pile is the finished ones. These aren't done yet. 5 square daily. Quit work at 5 p.m. Miss your quota, we dock your pay. Task not done. No pay today. With my strength and skills right now. 5 square is my max. Just need a few days to get used to it. With spirit rice and meat in my space to help out. I know I can do it. I must practice health nurturing technique 5 times daily. Only this way. Can I keep rising? And that steward Wang who's always after me has to pay for it. Chun Ping adapted to the quarry quickly. That day, he was swinging his hammer, when out of the corner of his eye, he saw someone sneak into the quarry entrance. Steward Wang sneaked in. Steward Wang? What is he doing here? Chun Ping, stop smashing. Pack up your tools. Go report to the phosphate mine zone. They need people there. Start this afternoon. The phosphate mine air feels weird. Working there will wear your body down. You'll cough blood, your skin will rot, till you die quietly in a mine shaft. Then they'll just roll you in a mat and toss you out. That place is where Chor's disciples have the highest death rate. It's that damn steward. No doubt it's that bastard. New guy, Chun Ping. Rules are simple. Go mine the raw, or each of you has a monthly quota, 100 jin. Miss it, lose your spirit wage. Fail 3 months straight, or die in there. Tough luck. Don't try slacking off. Don't even think of stashing any. If the guards catch you, they'll beat you to death. Got it? Got it. Get in there. Cave No 7 Zone C. It's more suffocating than I thought. The phosphate poison rumor is true. The air here is laced with deadly toxins. The longer you stay, the worse you get poisoned. Head spins, eyesight blurs. Arms and legs are weak. Feels like a boulder is pressing on my chest. Even spirit rice and meat can't fix it. The poison even dulls my health-nurturing technique. No, I have to get out of here. I won't last 3 months otherwise. This hellhole. A couple more months, and I'll probably die of thirst here. Better save my strength. It's real talk to say save up spirit crystals for a blue spirit grass. 100 jin only gets you 2 crystals after breaking your back. You need 5 for 1 blue spirit grass. That's over 2 months of life. Still better than dying of poison right away. That grass? I heard it not only detoxifies, it'll really boost your strength.
Guys.
Heard you mention blue spirit grass. What's that? Really cures the mind's toxins? Kid, you just got here, huh? That's what the sex pharmacy. Made to fight the mind poison. Heard it's awesome for regular folks like us. It's that good? So where do you buy it? Is it expensive? Expensive? Way more than that. 5 crystals for 1 plant. We risk our life for a month. Digging up 100 jin. Gets us 2 spirit crystals. No cheaper way. What, like plant the seeds? Seeds are a bit cheaper. But what's the use? Even if you had seeds, you really think you could grow them? You need a spirit field for those seeds. And spiritual energy. Spirit field, spiritual energy. Wait. Is the inside of my jade pendant a spirit field? Does it have energy? I need my wages. This month's pay. I must get 1 spirit crystal and 2 blue spirit grass seeds. Then I'll grow a whole crop from a single seed. My body's getting worse faster than I thought. Chun Ping 100 jin. Checked 113 jin. 3 crystals total. Brothers, where can I buy blue spirit grass seeds? Immortal sir, I want to buy blue spirit grass seeds. Heard you have them, immortal sir. 1 crystal per seed. Ordinary dirt can't grow them. Think clearly. I understand, immortal sir. Please give me 1 seed. I want to give it a shot. Immortal sir, I want 2 more seeds. Do whatever you want. Maybe that'll put your mind at rest. Don't blame me if they don't grow. Is the soil in my space really a spirit field? Chun Ping stayed in his space a long time. The seeds still hadn't sprouted. Mentally wiped out, he had to leave his space. And after work the next day, Chunping rushed back to his shack and jumped into his jade pendant space. It really worked. This black soil, this space can truly grow blue spirit grass. It's not just a plant. This is my proof to survive. My only way out of this mine hell. Blue spirit grass takes 12 months to mature, 24 months to seed. Time in my space runs 12 times faster than outside. So, unless something happens, after a month, all 3 blue spirit grass should be ready. While waiting for them to mature, Chunping's body got worse even faster than he expected. And rougher. In the mines, every swing of his pickaxe made his muscles scream every time he bent down to move ore. My spine is creaking from the strain. By the second month, mining got super tough for Chunping. The 100 jin raw ore quota became an almost impossible mountain to climb. He moved slowly and was really inefficient. He often had to spend nearly twice as long as anyone else just to barely scrape together enough weight. That day, he spotted Steward Wang from afar. He was standing right next to the mining supervisor. The two were talking quietly, laughing. Chunping, you only finished 80% last month. If you fail to meet the target again this month, the rules say you'll have to leave the sect. Steward Wang. So it really is you. Getting kicked out now is basically a death sentence for me. Brother Chan, what happened to you? This mine really isn't fit for people. Look how it's worn you down. Bro, listen. I've always wondered. Back on the odd jobs peak, you were weak as a chick. How did you suddenly get so tough? Your strength shot up so fast. Tell me, did you find some kind of treasure? Or maybe have a special lucky break? Just tell your bro the secret. And I promise, I'll get you transferred out of this hellhole right away. I'll hook you up with an easy, safe job. And you'll get plenty of spirit coins. Stick with me from now on. And I'll eat well and live large. Way better than waiting to die in this dump. Even if you're just an obedient dog at my side. It's 100 times better than what you have now, isn't it? Hey, you just don't know what's good for you. Giving you a chance and you spit on it. Alright, you're tough, huh? Let's see how long you can keep that up. If you fail the task again next month, I'll personally stand here with the supervisor. And have you tossed out of the sect like a dead dog? By then, even if you get on your knees and lick my boots, I still won't give you another look. Just take your pathetic little secret and go back to the mortal world to die. 3 months later, Chunping enters the jade pendant space again. It grew. It really grew. This is heaven's work. What happened? Did it have no effect? The guys in the mine, they have no reason to lie to me. It really works. They didn't lie. This is kindling grass. Such strong medicine can't be wasted. The next day, while mining, Chunping suddenly realized he could actually lift over 700 pounds of kindling grass. Definitely not normal. Not only did it cure the mining poison, it also made me 100 pounds stronger for no reason. I must be extra careful about this. That snake Wang is still watching me. On the last day of the month, task submission day, Chunping's hunched body handed over his month's worth of ore. Exactly 100 pounds. This guy couldn't even hit the quota last month. Looks like he's about to die. But this month he barely scraped by. Gotta tell Steward Wang about this, or he'll talk bad about me up there. Steward Liu, thanks for your hard work. How much did that sickly Chun Ping just turn in? Not even 50 pounds, right? 100 pounds. 100 pounds. He pulled through. Hey, you think the scale lies? All alone, no help. Looks like the wind could blow him over. How could he mine exactly 100 pounds? Does he have some secret skill to stay alive? Or did he stash away spirit essence? Bought medicine. Let's see how long you can hold on. When you finally break down and crawl to me like a dog, I'll collect with interest. I'll squeeze every bit out of you. Your fortune is mine in the end. After a month of faking and working in secret, new phosphorus poison is building up in Chun Ping's body. He took out his jade pendant and entered the space again. What is this? This is a seed, formed from used-up kingling grass medicine. 47-48. 2 valleys. 48 seeds in total. Not more, not less. Chun Ping planted all 48 kingling grass seeds, then practiced his cultivation exercises. To test his strength increase, he went back to the stone yard. This time he lifted over 700 pounds steadily, getting close to 1,000 pounds. Then I'll try for a stewardship exam and aim to become a steward.
Time
Passed quietly, spent hiding and building up strength. One day, something totally unexpected broke the mine's silence. Old miner Zhang Shi, who usually kept quiet, suddenly went wild like a beast, completely lost his mind. That's scary strength. The spirit mineral poison destroyed his mind, but squeezed out his last bit of life. The local immortal assistant also entered the mine just then.
He's crazy enough to charge an immortal. This
is what immortals can do. No normal person can fight that. Even with 800 pounds of strength, it's still a joke before that fire. Steward Wang is dead meat. But what if I kill Wang? In the face of strength like that, all mortals are like ants. I want that fire too. I have to become an immortal. After that, Chun Ping acted even more careful, sticking to his sickly cover. A whole month dragged by. He's half in the grave already. How does he always mine exactly 100 pounds every month? Something's up for sure. I gotta dig out the good stuff for myself first. Can't let Wang the greedy jerk find out.
enough.
Enough for me to wash my hands non-stop for 2 months. Keep those 18 plants growing, they'll keep going. Never have to bow to those immortals again. After 2 months, Chun Ping used up all 30 kingling grass plants. His strength grew from 700 to 800 pounds, then up to 1,000, and finally 2,000 pounds. On the 3rd morning after 3 full months in the mine, Chun Ping walked out of the huts, climbed up the rugged mountain trail, quietly headed to the top of Miscellaneous Peak. Disciple Chen Ping. Miner Chang Yi reporting for steward exam. How much strength do you have, Miner Chang Yi? Reporting steward. I'm pretty strong. Punch him with everything you've got. On the chest. What material is this thing? No gaps at all. What's gonna happen if I hit it? Yeah. Why doesn't this mannequin move? Is this material? Even 2,000 pounds of force can't shake it? £1,997. Nice, way over the 1,000 pound mark. You passed. Here's your ID token and steward uniform. From today on, you're a steward disciple on Miscellaneous Peak. Get 2 low-level spirit crystals. Pick them up on the 5th each month at the supply room with your token. Also, this is the Bull Force pill. Each steward gets 1 a year from the sect. It builds up your strength and boosts your power. Use your energy sparingly. Works pretty well. 2 spirit crystals a month, plus a strength-boosting pill each year. That's a huge upgrade. Way better than slaving in the mine. That's the power and resources of status. Thank you, steward. This is a list of open steward jobs. Pick a position. Let me know once you've decided. Silkworm Workshop, Spirit Valley Storage, Charcoal Kill, Laundry Room. They're all hard, dirty jobs. Each has about 10 to dozens of helpers. No extra perks at all. 100 Herbs Garden. That's where the sect grows spirit herbs. As long as there's a spirit vein, where there's land, there's herbs. Even with just normal seeds. If I plant them in my jade pendant space. This is a huge chance. I want to go to 100 Herbs Garden. 100 Herbs Garden is fine. It's quiet there. The work is more delicate. Perfect for your weak lungs. I have one more question, steward. Please give me guidance. Speak. I want to test my spiritual root. You need to become a sect-registered disciple. I don't know what it takes to test for spiritual root. Or where to do it. Strength just lets you survive in the mortal world. But spiritual root is the real key to the immortal's path. The requirements? Testing your spirit root. It's simple. Go pay 5 low-grade spirit stones at the Internal Affairs Hall. I'll test you. 5 low-grade spirit stones. Nice. 5 low-grade spirit stones. 1 low-grade stone can be exchanged for 100 spirit crystals. 5 means 500 crystals. That's hardly a condition. This is basically a giant gap. 500 crystals, set by those lofty immortals, as a deadline for all commoners at the bottom. If you can pay, you earn the right to learn if you have a fate with immortality. Can't pay. You'll be stuck in the mud forever. I risk my life, just to make 2 or 3 crystals a month. I'd need over 20 years for 500 crystals. So many changes in 20 years. Way too long. Alright, if you get it, head down. 100 Herbs Garden is in the back mountain. Find your own way. Your token has restrictions. Someone will welcome you when you arrive. $500 crystals. 20 years. For a mortal. That's a dream you'll never wake from. But I'm different. I have a jade pendant space. That's not a dream. It's a goal I'll reach soon. If I can touch the spiritual herbs at the 100 Herbs Garden and use the jade pendant space, I have a shortcut. Here's the 100 Herbs Garden. This is where I truly start my path to immortality. Is this the new manager? I'm Wang Dafa, the head here at the 100 Herbs Garden. Been waiting here for you. No need for formalities, Elder Wang. My name's Chun Ping. I'm new here. I'll need your help from now on. No need, no need. This way, please. Manager Chun, this is your place. Your 8 workers are busy around the garden. I'll go call them in to meet you. No rush. Tell me about the rules here first. It's mostly watering, fertilizing, weeding, and pest control. But all this is very meticulous work. Manager, every herb here is listed in the records. They're all overseen by the immortals at the peak. Neglecting them leads to withering or potency loss. Minor, you'll be punished. Major, you might lose your head. Turns out eating immortal meals isn't easy. Risk and opportunity both exist here. Rules are strict, but you get direct access to the herbs. Such cold looks. That guy has a dangerous vibe that's not from here. That's Manager Hui. That's Manager Bai Zibai. He came 6 months before you. He manages the cold herbs on the east side. He was sent directly from the peak. He apparently has a background. He's cold too. Rarely speaks to us. Just focuses on his herb fields. Sent directly from the peak. No wonder he's so different. Someone like that, with a secret background, unknown strength. Best to stay respectful and distant. You're new here. Most important thing is, get to know all the kinds and habits of the herbs here. Don't mix them up. This is the 100 Herbs Guide bestowed by the Immortal at the peak. It's a copy. It records all the herbs currently in the garden. Their names, growth traits, care points, and pest prevention methods. You must memorize it fast. Immortal fate, this is what I've always dreamed of. With this guide, and my jade pendant's black soil, I'll have endless herbs. The 5-stone threshold is a piece of cake. I might even use them myself. Force my aptitude higher. Time to go big. Huang Bio, take me to see my area. Get to know everyone. Right this way, manager. Everyone, come over. This is the new Chen Ping. From now on, Manager Chen will lead us to take care of the West Garden's herb field. Stay sharp. I'm Manager Chen. No need for formalities. My name is Chen Ping. From now on, we'll work together. About the garden rules, Wang Bio must have shared them with you. I'll say just one thing. Take care of your own herbs. If something goes wrong and the peak blames us, no one can handle it. Just do what you're supposed to. That's it, Manager Chen speaking. This is Li Yushen, an important old hand. This is Zhao Shitu, strong guy. This is Sun Shaowai, sharp eyes. These people are the foundation for me to manage the garden. Used right, they're helpers. Used wrong, they're trouble. Manager Chen, this area is red sunflower. Look at the leaves. The edges are red, means it's ripening soon. Keep an eye out for bugs. Here's the bloodstop vine. The vines are tough, so check the support ropes often. Over here is dew grass. The dew on its leaves is the core medicine. Don't get water on the leaves when watering. You have to slowly soak the roots. This poria paste job requires perfect control, dead accurate. Too close to the roots or too much can burn them. Too little, no effect. This is 100 times more patient and careful than mining. Definitely takes more patience and detail. Immortal stuff is truly delicate. (21) I got to see real immortal herbs. These things mortals see as treasures are nothing but weeds here, once I stand firm here. And get even better seeds. This land will show its amazing value. From then on, Chen Ping's days were very routine. He patrolled his assigned herb area during the day, always holding the 100 Herbs Guide, and checking it whenever he could. Wang Bio, what's the worst bug for red sunflower? Manager, the worst is fire-tooth bug. Red head, black back. Only sucks leaf juice. Spray them with tobacco water. What about stargrass? The book says bugs are rare. Yes, rare. But last year we had double moth trouble. All bright white. Bugs hide under leaves and eat the veins. They hate heat. So you have to pick them off by hand, one by one. Pretty annoying. It's been a month. The immortal at the peak comes for inspection only at the beginning of each month. Bloodstop vine. Do grass these common low-level herbs. Unless key parts are damaged. No one notices. Now's the right time. This vine is good. Look at its color. Its potency should be strong now. Manager, this one is an old vine. This dark brown bark is the key for top-grade healing pills. The peak cares a lot about it. But the vines are too crowded. Not much airflow. Look here. Isn't this showing signs of mold? Oh, this looks like early corpse rot. Need to fix it fast. If it spreads, peak blames us first. Don't panic, just cut the infected part. Go grab some clean ash from the supply room. Seal the cut with it. Cut has to be smooth. Okay, I'm off to get it. Cut here, right? Thanks for the reminder, manager. Otherwise, I'd lose my head. Yeah, be more careful now. As long as they survive, these vines will thrive in my black soil. Survive. As long as I live. This land is my endless treasure. These seedlings are too crowded. They're fighting for nutrients. Pull out the weakest ones. The soil is hard as a rock. Gotta loosen it up for air. Be careful not to hurt the main root. No matter if it's a cutting or a leftover root. This black earth can grow it by force. Still, it's not fast enough. What if I mix in real spiritual spring water? With spiritual water, the growth rate is almost 20 times faster than outside. Strength is nearly 3,000 pounds. I've hit the mortal martial arts limit. The Kingling grass's effects on my body now are totally useless. This is the moment. This is it. The balance is shifting. This is a real immortal elixir. One leaf is worth 100 Kingling plants. That's true, immortal level magic. He's not just a steward. He's also a famous disciple with access to cultivation techniques. That's the leftover leaf from the sick plant. When I checked it during the day, by chance it fell into my clothes. If this leaf takes root, it's my ladder to immortality. Every day back in my stone hut, besides my daily health exercises, I just check on my treasures here. Ninglu grass is growing best. The roots of Shang flower also sprouted a tiny seedling with 2 small reddish leaves. Finally, he looks at the leftover Hangsin leaf. It's alive. "3 years is too long. I can't wait that long. It can actually propagate by splitting." So Chunping splits the Ninglu grass rhizomes and grows 10 more Ninglu plants. Using the same trick, he gets 8 Hangsin plants too. After planting everything,
He takes out his saved spring water.
and gives each plant a bit. Then he takes the last drop of cold spring water and pours it on 3 Hangsin plants. In a flash, Chunping's been here 3 months. No use. Ninglu grass doesn't help anymore. For me now, it's just like plain water. My body's hit a wall. Ninglu grass does nothing for me now. Time to switch to spirit stones. Chunping starts asking around how to trade spirit herbs for spirit stones. Too bad. Ordinary laborers can't learn these kinds of secrets. So Chunping thinks of Steward Bai Zi. "Wang Biao, you've been here a long time. How much do you know about Bai Zi, the steward? Like, what is he like?" "Steward Bai? He seems cold." "Oh, right. I think he loves sweets. I've seen him eating cakes." Cultivators usually fast, but he still craves mortal sweets. That's my entry point. Chunping starts bringing homemade treats every day. He shares them with the workers on the herb fields. Sweet snacks quickly win these guys over. "Steward Bai, try this fresh bean bun." "No, you guys eat it." Very guarded. "That's fine. Patience is key." Tried steamed cake today. Pretty soft. "Steward Bai, give it a try." For herbs here in our garden, besides handing them to the sect, if there are extras, do you know anywhere outside to trade them? About 30 miles north of the Odd Jobs Peak, there's a small valley. Every 1st and 15th day of the lunar month, some registered disciples and a few outer sect disciples trade stuff there. The rules there are simple, but there's all kinds of people. Be careful. I gotta go. 4th month at the herb garden. Chunping grabs 20 Ninglu plants, planning a trip to Blackstone Valley. 50 miles in the snow. With my energy now, I could run there in half an hour. But I cannot draw attention. 50 spirit crystals. No less. Been growing for 10 years. Almost lost their potency. This mind-clearing talisman? For 3 windbell grass plants. What if it's not windbell grass? Ninglu instead. Ninglu is too mild. 2 Ninglu for 1 spirit stone. 2 for 1 spirit stone. 1 for 50 spirit crystals. The best Ninglu grass. Want some? How many Ninglu you got? 20. Just picked. Let me see them.
Top quality.
Look at that color. Definitely freshly dug. Looks pretty good, but the effects are mild. I'll take all 13 for spirit stones. Let me ask someone else. Wait, hey. You're a careful guy. 70 spirit crystals per, 14 total. Spirit stones. The real money in the cultivation world. Come to me if you get more good stuff. Weird guy, but his stuff's legit. Chunping heads back to his stone hut, takes out his jade pendant, enters the pendant. He stores 14 spirit stones inside, saves 5 stones for root testing. Finally got enough. In a day or two, these Hangxing plants can be split again for round 3. I wonder if spirit stones can help cultivation. They're true immortal tools. Mortal ways can't crack 'em. Chunping sighs, gets ready to put the stones away. Accidentally touches his warm pendant. A faint white light flashes. So quick, it feels unreal. Suddenly the spirit stone is gone. The spirit stone disappeared. Chunping looks around for it. Can't find it anywhere. Then, He notices some hang plants on the edge of the space. They're further from the edge than usual. Maybe spirit stones expand the space. Absorb spirit stones. Grow the space bigger. Stop. Must stop now. 5 for root testing. 1 for backup. That's the minimum. Can't risk everything for petty gains now. Or I'll lose my shot at immortality. The pendant absorbs spirit stones. Expands the space. Lets me grow more herbs. Trade them for more stones. It's a perfect cycle. A whole new world opens up. 4 months chopping day and night. Countless splits and shady deals. And I finally made my pass. Time to test my spiritual roots. Chanping, is something wrong at the herb garden? Did the spiritual herbs get damaged? Reporting, steward. Nothing's wrong in the herb garden. The herbs are growing fine. So? No problems? Then why are you here? I want to test my spiritual roots. I told you last time. What kind of place do you think this is? Low levels can't just ask for root testing. 5 low-grade spirit stones. No stones, no test. That's the rule. How'd this kid get those stones? Did he use some shady method? Whatever, I'll check into it later. Come with me. This is where immortals live. Wang Shen, 3 roots. Main wood, floating earth. Fire root is below average. You can join the outer sect directly.